We're here with Broken Arrow head coach David Alexander. Coach, the 7-on-7 stuff, how does it benefit you guys every year?
Well, it's competition. It's not exactly how you play in the fall, but for us this year, right? We're going to have a quarterback competition, so we're getting some live reps against some really, really good football teams. And then the competition of you're putting your DBs in bad positions. Man, it's tough to cover for 4 seconds man to man. And the same thing for your receivers. You're going to get press coverage. How are you going to get off coverage? How are you going to compete with the ball in the air? These are great for coaches for evaluating kids that are in tight competitions. And it's not exactly how we play in the fall, but the competition is still the same.
I know Gary Mossop, he graduated, right? So, as far as defensive backfield, what are you guys looking at back there right now?
Yeah, well, we had two starting sophomore corners last year, Bryce Machota and Miles Slusher. We're going to move them to safeties, and they're going to be fantastic back there. And then, we've got one corner that's solidified. He's a great player, Tricky Stokes. And then we've got a little competition going on at the other corner between Kewan Tolbert and who's kind of got a heads up right now. But, we got another young kid, and we'll see how that works out. And then offensively, we got almost everybody back at a skill position except quarterback. Right. So, we've got Tate Robards and Quintevin Cherry are going to battle it out. And right, we're splitting series with them, and so far, we've played 6 games, so we're 5-1, and those guys are rotating every series, and it's been good. It's been good for both of them.
Yeah, I was talking to Jay earlier. Jay Wilkinson, your offensive coordinator, said you kind of put all the pressure on him to get the job done and identify the quarterback, or I know.
Sure. Well, it's a staff deal, but obviously Jay works with them. He's in the meetings room with them,
right?
So he gets a little bit more insight when he can look in their eyes when they're in a meeting room. But yeah. It'll be Jay's who Jay thinks is going to go down there and help us get a first down, right? Now, Jay's not going to say David. He's not going to say Coach Alexander, it's that guy, that guy, that guy. Unless one guy's just superiorly so much better than the other guy.
Right.
He's going to come to Coach A. Hey, what do you think? This is how I'm feeling. This is what my gut tells me, and that's what we're going to roll with.
Now, just talking to Noah a second ago,
yeah.
Nice to have someone in the offensive backfield that. If things get bad, you can turn to Noah and know that he's going to get the job done.
Wow, that hits the nail on the head, right? You've got a guy back there that if he just has a year, just not even quite as good as his one as a junior, he's going to break the career records at Broken Arrow. So you got a guy whose heart is this big, and he's gotten big and strong. I mean, he's 205 pounds. There's not going to be very many guys that want to tackle him this year, more than once or twice. So I love it that we got a guy that's the team leader and wants the football every time.
And then obviously the offensive isn't going anywhere without the offensive line. How's that looking?
Well, great. We return our top 7 offensive linemen. So honestly, that as a group, right, that should be the best group on the field for us this year. Big. Physical, right? One more year in the weight room. That group right there, we look for them to have a spectacular season.
And Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl. How excited were you?
That's pretty cool, right? Obviously, we got invited to several different places around town to watch the game with friends, but there's no way. You go to those Super Bowl parties and everybody wants to, talk and laugh and joke, and man, I was one to watch the football game. So my wife Kathy and I, we stayed home and watched the game, and it was pretty cool, right? Pretty cool.
I mean, someone who's been in Philadelphia and seen all that, what do you think that meant to everyone there?
Man, there's no place in America where a sports team means as much as the Philadelphia Eagles do to that city. When I was there and before and since, if the Eagles won, it was a great week of work for everybody. When the Eagles lost, it was a bad week, and they're probably still on a high, and it'll keep. The city will keep on that high until training camp starts, right? And then they're going to expect you to win every preseason game, right?
That's right. All right, David, thank you very much.
Of course.